Hey friends, today I'm answering a question from Dawn Marie and she's asking about seventh chords. We learn about various chords like C7 and C major 7 within the key of C. So isn't C major 7 already a major chord and isn't it the same chord as C7? So it can totally be confusing, all of these numbers and different kinds of chords, but there is a logic behind it. So let's talk about seventh chords and specifically the difference between C7 and C major 7, or C maj 7 as it's sometimes written. So here is C, just the C major chord on ukulele. Here is the C7 chord. And here is the C major 7 chord. So they are all different chords with their own unique sound and notes. So let's go over the difference between what a 7th chord is and a major 7 chord is. Now I'm going to use my piano because I find that much easier to explain the theory behind these chords. So when we're talking about the number 7 in a chord, we generally are referring to the 7th scale degree of a scale. So here's the C major scale: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 1. Now a 7 chord is actually not the 7th scale degree. It is the 7th but one semitone lower. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then one semitone lower, one half step. So we use the notes of the C major chord, and then we add on this note, which is not the 7th scale degree, it's not the 6th, it's kind of a 6.5. It's in between the 6th and the 7th scale degrees. So that's the logic behind 7 chords. C7, D7, G7, A7, any chord that has a letter and the number 7 beside it means that it is the 6.5 scale degree. Now a C major 7 is the major chord with the 7th scale degree. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, a C major 7 would be the C major chord with the 7th scale degree. It has a much different sound than this. When we hear this chord, the 7 chord, we want to resolve it too. So that's the difference between C major 7 and C7 chord. So just to go through that on the ukulele one more time, the C7 chord sounds like that. And when we hear that, we want to hear another chord after it. We want to hear the F chord. That makes it sound final. So the C7 chord is the 1st fret of the A string, rest of the strings open. C major 7 chord is the 2nd fret of the A string, with the rest of the strings open. If we were to play a song in the key of C, we could technically end on a C major 7 chord. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. It doesn't sound as final as the C major chord, but it adds kind of a whimsical, mystical feel to it. But if we were to end on the C7 chord, it would just sound totally wrong. So let's see. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. That doesn't sound like the end, does it? That's because the C7 chord is always going to make you feel like you want to end on another chord. In summary, 7 chords are a major chord with the 6.5 scale degree attached to it, and a major 7 chord is a major chord with the 7th scale degree on top of it. If you have any further questions, let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.